Fear of success. This is something so common among all of us women. Recently, one of my dear customers asked a question, structured it so well that I'm going to give it a shot to answer this once again. She says, I know extremely well what I want in the future, and I'm working towards it for a long time. And that scares me as out of me. I don't know why. Or maybe because I gave up a lot of control in the last 10, 15 years. I'm taking it back. Scary. This whole new me and heading my direction make me scared. I know this and I face the fear, but help is welcome. My dear, you have expressed with those words the feeling of, I guess, every single woman in the planet, and particularly women who know they can more, who have become aware of the fact that they are playing too small. Because, of course, we are living a global awakening in which the feminine is saying, I want to be on the table. And we deserve to be on the table, even a new table, a new chair. But how are we going to do it? Now I think of the guru Paramahansa Yogananda, and he said that environment is more powerful than willpower. And I totally agree with him. And that has made a difference for me immensely. I'm a really type A person, and I take action and I go for it. But my God, the difference that it has made to have sisters around me who hold me when I doubt. Environment is fundamental. If your dreams scare you, surround yourself with sisters who will hold you in the moments when your legs tremble. Surround yourself with people who believe the best for you, who wish the best for you. Real sisters, not naysayers who will, that is just way too big. Do you want that much money? Oh, that you're not worth it. Do you want that dress? You look fat. Do you like a husband? All the men are taken. You don't want people like that around you. You need people who hold you when you cry, who hold you when you succeed. The ones you can have conversations that are level 3. You see, level 1 conversations are, how's the weather? How are you doing? Fine. The constant lie, how are you doing? Fine, lie. Level 2 conversations are, what did you give for a gift to your son? Where are you going on holiday? A little bit more involved, a little bit more private, but still, they do not touch your heart. Level 3 conversations are those ones that you have with people about those things that that move you so profoundly, either because they bring all your vulnerability of so-called failure, pain, the things that you don't tell everybody, or success. I made whatever amount of money. They increased my salary, they promoted me, the thing that you don't tell everybody because they will want to top it up, because they want to, they will envy you, they will criticize you. You need people around you who are in the journey. And particularly thinking of you who wrote this, you need people who are in the journey of healing this ancestral problem of shame, this ancestral problem of not good enough, of guilt. Women who are working in their inner journey, you need that sisterhood. So that was step 1. Step 2, or my 3 recommendations for today is, recommendation 2 is welcome the fear. Welcome that feeling. Feel it. Feel that fear. Talk to the fear. Because you see, what happens is that we normally repress the feelings. And as we repress them, they grow. Like little children who are not changed their diaper or their nose is not clean. They just shout and shout and shout in your psyche and pop up in the moment you don't want them to pop up. If you have a fear, you have a reason why you have the fear. The way you were raised, ancestral, inherited trauma from previous generations, and if you believe maybe past life trauma, yeah, it could be your fear, but what if it is your fear something very practical, like a car passing by, like a partner in your business who you really need to kick out of the partnership? When you look at your fear, when you talk to your fear, when you make friends with your fear, it loses power. You can see it as an indicator of how things are. Abraham Hicks talks about the indicator of gasoline in your car. If you don't want to see it, if you want to repress that information, you don't know that you don't have gasoline anymore. So look at your fear and see what that is. What is that? Is it real? Is it imaginary? Is something practical that you need to do about it? Don't repress it. Don't ignore it. Don't let go of it. Look at it. Connect with it. And see it with your mind, with your heart, and with your gut. What do you have to do? What do you feel about the fear? What does your gut tell you? My aunt, that was almost like my grandma, will tell me, if something disgusts you, don't eat it. And this is huge, because disgust is a way of guiding you. Disgust guides you to see if poison is in front of you. And you can see poison as a, as a new employment, a new project, a new date. You feel it and you don't need more information. If you feel it, disgust, you get out. So allow your fear to sit at the table with you. Talk with your fear. Don't be afraid of your fear. This is the worst. Number 3. You have committed to your goal, to your next version of you. That's nice, but that's not enough. You need to recommit. Every morning, every evening, reconnect with that vision of you. Every time you see something that affirms that vision, reconnect with that. When you see that you sold that project that is changing the world, you sold another one. My vision is becoming reality. And look at miracles, search for miracles, do like a treasure hunt of miracles in the little things, like having your best meal at lunch. That is confirming that you are becoming that big self, confirming that you are going to that new life. So how is your future self? Your future self is kind and present. Yesterday, my lovely daughter was really tired and really upset about school. And I was with her, holding her in silence as she cried. And that gave me such a huge confirmation that I am becoming who I want to become. a present woman, a person who is using her presence to change the world. Why? Because I'm changing the world of this woman. She's 8 years old, but tomorrow she'll be a mother. We see very small the things, but there is nothing small. Find confirmation in the little things. You want to lose 100 kilos, find confirmation that is happening when you have a glass of water instead of a soda. This is happening. Find confirmation. Recommit yourself. If you cannot do it, if it is too much for you, start every morning. Okay, what is the vision? Look at the vision. Where am I going? Do it in the evening and in the morning. You can do it every minute of the day. This is what I am becoming. Everything is happening. A very powerful way to see how you are becoming who you are, want to become, to see this transformation, is to connect with nature. When you see how plants and trees grow, when you connect with the speed of the plants, the speed of nature, you will find the attention enough, the attention to detail, to see that you are transforming. So appreciation. This third point is recommitting to your to your new you by appreciating the tiny little things, because tiny little things are not tiny. They are meaningful, they are big, they are you. Next time you hug your son, you are changing the world, because he's becoming a man and he'll be a father and he will be a, business owner, manager, whatever. He will be changing the world. And by you being there, that moment of playing a game, that moment of crying, that moment of silence, you are changing the world. Don't underestimate the little things. So this is for you. And the summary is, if you are in fear, get surrounded by people who support you. People who are in the journey that you are. Consciously working in becoming that bigger version of themselves. People who also feel the fear and also have great visions and will not criticize you, will not attack you, but hold you. Get yourself in an environment like that. Number two, make friends with your fear. Don't repress it, don't ignore it, don't sugarcoat it, don't put a sticker on it so that you don't see it. If it is trauma, by seeing it, it will subside the power. If it is something really practical, like a car passing by, you will be able to see what to do. So make friends with your fear, welcome it, explore it, talk to him. And finally, look for confirmation in the little things that you are becoming who you want to become consistently. In the morning, your big vision, during the day, the tiny little things that confirm it. Look for confirmation that is happening who you want to become. If you have made it all the way to this part of the video, I will ask you to please like it, because that means a lot to me. It makes me happy. It also makes happy the algorithm, and more people will be able to see these videos as well. Also, if you would like to get more support from me, come to blancavergara.com. You have the free resources. You can have a conversation with me if you say, hey, I want to be coached by you, come, blancavergara.com. It is very easy to find the links and get into my calendar, and I get my free resources, because I do a lot of things for free, because I want to really accelerate the emergence of the heart-centered economy by helping women to find their power again, the feminine, the authentic power. Could be delighted to welcome you in my campus. Have a wonderful day. All the best.